The time has come to switch that key on. I'm the moment, hold me, watch me, I'll be gone. Can you keep up with me? Girl, get busy, you better hustle. You say you wanna hit, I can just see you sweat. Introducing first, from Brooklyn, New York, no problem.
Yes, it's me, Valerie, but I'm on the screen up here and I'm not on the floor down there in front of you. And that's because I will not be on the floor in front of you tonight. I look like a weak woman. I am weak. Mentally, I was the highest I've ever been yesterday because I was so excited, like Jen was excited too, but not as excited as me because I knew I was going to retain this title against her. And I went out early and I celebrated so flippin' hard that I threw out my back. I don't have any regrets because it was super fun, but like, I can't do the match. I can't, I'm hurt. And I called the new commissioner. I texted her on the phone really quickly and she was cool as heck. And she was just like, the belt needs to be here. You know, I'm okay with that. All I had to do was find a replacement.
And what a start to the match. The bell hasn't even rung yet, and Nattalie Cunningham and Jem at the Super Show main event, the first ever women's main event, and Jem is just strike after strike on Nattalie. Jem was originally scheduled to face Valerie Berman, but at last minute, Val had an injury, and Nattalie Cunningham has stepped in to wrestle for her best friend against Jem. Jem is capitalizing start. She looks strong tonight. Jem is a fierce wrestler, and she wants that New Era Pro Wrestling Women's Champion here. And what a Pele kick. An enziguri by Nattalie Cunningham. I am Nathaniel Cunningham, and I am your guest commentator for this match. And Nattalie, yes, she is my sister. I have trained with her, and what a jumping move by Nattalie right off the apron to Jem. Jem has had a long time feud. Nattalie got a cookie sheet right over Jem's head, and now Nattalie is in control. Like I was saying, Jem and Nattalie and Val, they've all had a history. First ever women's ladder match for the women's championship, to where Val picked up the win. And now tonight, what a chop by Trinity. What a chop. You know, it's a one-on-one match. My God. Nattalie slides in. But like I was saying, Jem wants to capitalize the women's championship tonight in the first ever last women's standing match. In the first ever New Era Pro Wrestling women's main event. Nattalie Cunningham just flaunting that she's in control. And what a code breaker by Jem. What a code breaker. Jem is looking to regain momentum any way she can right now. She's going to the outside. And Jem is now looking under the ring. Is she going to give a payback to Nattalie with the cookie sheet? And she grabbed a cookie sheet of her own. Jem delivers right to the back of Nattalie. Right to the back. In a senton. Onto the cookie sheet. Onto Nattalie. They are both feeling that maneuver. I can't think of a better matchup than Jem versus Nattalie Cunningham in the first ever women's main event. What a kick by Jem. Hopefully Val recovers enough to come back, and maybe she faces Nattalie for the championship. Nattalie picks up the win tonight, and Nattalie just shoulder thrusting in the corner. And again, Jem trying to fight back. What was that by Nattalie? She tried to go for a back handspring elbow, and I don't know what that was, but what a beautiful kick to Jem's face. Nattalie, you know, she's claimed she's traveled all over the world, Japan, wrestled everywhere, and for some reason tonight, she does not look like she's taking Jem serious, as she flaunts in the ring, shaking her booty. Nattalie hasn't been seen here at New Era for months, and all of a sudden her best friend calls her, and she fills in for this match. Whips Jem off. Jem ducks. Jem ducks again. And what a double clothesline by these two women. It's been tit for tat this whole match so far. Can Jem, one of our strong fan favorites, fight back, climb her way back up in this match, and capitalize and win not only the New Era Pro Wrestling Women's Championship, but her first ever Women's Championship in pro wrestling. Both women already struggling to get back to their feet as the ref counts. What a strike by Jem. And again, back and forth action. Jem and Nattalie, they are no stranger to each other, and they're not. Double chop by Jem. What a chop by Nattalie. These women, they both want that New Era Pro Wrestling Women's Championship. And Jem just keeps laying it in. Nattalie pushes Jem off. And if the ref wasn't in the way, I'd be able to call that. It seems like Jem capitalized. Jem is trying to regain momentum here. What a kick to the leg by Jem. In another. Ducks Nattalie's line. Nattalie Holt. DDT! Jem hits Nattalie with a stalling DDT. Nobody saw that coming. Jem is slowly building up. Nattalie looks like she's in trouble here. Can Nattalie pull a trick out of a playbook that her and Trinity have drawn up to win the championship tonight? Or will Jem be walking out New Era Pro Wrestling Women's Champion? What a main event so far. Both women look exhausted already in this match. Both staggering. Jem catches the line. Super kick to Nattalie's face. And a Shining Wizard. A Shining Wizard. Will Nattalie stay down for the 10 count? Will Nattalie stay down for the 10 count? This is a last woman standing match. There's no pinfalls, no DQs. The only way to win is to keep your opponent on the mat or the floor outside for 10 seconds.
Come on, 4!
Ref's already at 4. Ref is already at 4, and now he's at 5. Nattalie regaining her composure, getting to her feet. Missed bicycle kick by Jem. Nattalie looks like she's going for a suplex. Oh, a Falcon Arrow. Nattalie hits a Falcon Arrow. It looks like she is exhausting every point of her body at this time. Nattalie, she's rolling to the outside. And what is Trinity Draco doing? She's putting a chair in the ring? It is no DQ after all, but what are these two scheming up? And another. Trinity's just telling fans to move. She's putting 2 chairs in the ring now. Natalie's got some. Nattalie has got a table. This is gonna get ugly very quickly. Nattalie is looking to capitalize by putting Jem through that door. What a match. What a main event match this already is. And Nattalie is looking to finish it strong right now. Putting Jem through the table. Putting her away as the ref counts to 10 and becoming the NEPW Women's Champion. Kicks in the corner. And a DDT. A DDT. And of course, again, Nattalie taking her eyes off of Jem to showboat and flaunt with Trinity. And Mr. Martinez just is standing behind Trinity. To even up the odds, Mr. Martinez is here in Jem's corner. And Trinity looks like she has seen a ghost. Nattalie just screaming at Mr. Martinez. Trinity is just walking. And the New Era Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion Rembrandt right behind Trinity. They're here to even up the odds for Jem. Rembrandt he's taking Trinity to the back. Nattalie is still arguing. Jem, oh my God, hits a beautiful maneuver to put Nattalie through the table. Both women, can anyone answer the 10 count? Will Jem get up first? Will Nattalie get up first? Or will this match end in a no contest for the New Era Pro Wrestling Women's Championship? Ref's at 6. 7, and Jem looks like she's getting to her feet. Or at least trying to, both on her knees. Jem is up. The count is at 9. And your New Era Pro Wrestling Women's Champion, Jem, in the first ever women's last woman standing match. In Jem's first championship in pro wrestling, putting Nattalie through a table, putting her away for the 10 count, and she finally holds the New Era Pro Wrestling Women's Championship. What a night for New Era. What a match for these two women. And is the story over? Is Val going to come back and as Jem says, gets her lick back and challenges her for her title that she never lost.